Well, good morning, everybody. And happy Thursday, y'all. Child, it is a good morning, okay? Oh, all right now. Well, it's cloudy outside, okay? But in Mama's world, child, just say sunny, okay? All right. Now, how y'all doing this morning? Child, it is a time in the land, honey. Honey? Yeah, honey, we got clouds today, honey. Yeah, so sunny in my world. Now, that don't mean that every day is just, swinging off the chandeliers. Okay, I don't mean that. What I mean is that I choose to be happy, okay? So where there is happiness, there is sun and light, okay? Ting. Hi, girl. All right, y'all. All right, let's see. What Mama doing today? Okay, we working with, okay, the color of the day, honey. We're going to do canary, okay, aka yellow, okay? All right. So, yeah, see, I'm rocking yellow now. It's not beautiful, okay? I got to put a second coat on, okay? And I got a boo-boo going on here. I messed that up, okay? So we're going to fix that on set real quick. Because right before I was about to come on set, I had bumped it, and I was just like, oh, the woes of being a lady, honey. All right, y'all. So I got the word canary, which is yellow, okay, from my nail polish for today, okay? And my nail polish for today, it looks yellow, okay? But the actual name of it, and it's by Sally Girl, okay, if anybody's interested. And it's called Canary. Okay? Yep, Canary. I don't know if you can see it. Child is little. Boop. Yeah, so that's the color I'm rocking today, okay? And so I didn't want to totally go yellow because on set, like for some reason this shirt doesn't show the true color. On set, it's like it probably looks white on set, but it's actually, if you look at this color, because this is the color I was going to use on my nails. This is actually called yellow. That's crazy because look, that looks like a fluorescent high yellow. I don't want to say a fluorescent green, like a fluorescent high yellow. Beautiful color. But this is called yellow. AA253 by Absolute. See? Yeah. Now this looks yellow, but this is called yellow. So, that's my little nail story for this morning, honey. So let me fix my nail, y'all. Okay, yeah, so that's how I came up, with my accessories for today. We just did gold. A little yellow bracelet, look like little rabbit ears. And gold watch, gold rings. This ring here, y'all, actually, it's an old ring. I don't know if you can see it moving, but it used to spin. Like I said, I've had this ring, oh my gosh, I know at least 15 years. And it actually used to spin. This is I don't know if you can see that it's like a Minnie Mouse on there. And it used to actually spin. So whenever I would move my hand, it would be spinning around. But it's old, so it's just like, it don't like spin constantly like it did when I first got it. So, in case somebody wondered, I guess they say, I don't care, miss, about all that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, so I got gold jewelry on. And I'm usually not a gold person. I'm a silver girl. Like, I like silver. Back in the day, I loved gold. And that's all I would wear. And all of these rings are at least 15 years old. Because, like I said, that back then, I was a gold girl. So I still have a few pieces of gold back from that day. This watch, actually, it's a beautiful watch. My son gave me this watch a few years ago. Now, this I didn't have 15 years ago. But my son gave me this a few years ago. And I don't wear it often because, like I said, I don't do a whole lot of gold. Um, but it was appropriate for today since I figured, I was going to do. Let me just fix this situation I got going on here. Child, when you take your nails off, your own nails underneath of a nails, after when you, child, what is going on with Mama's speech this morning, honey? My speech. But yeah, when you take your nails off, like when you go to the nail shop, get your nails done with acrylic and all that kind of stuff. When you take it off, your nails underneath, like your real nails, are damaged. They're really ugly. They're rough. So, I always put a clear coat on my nails first and then put whatever polish I'm going to put on until they, grow back and get healthy again. I'm not really trying to grow them back and go natural with the nails. I don't like natural nails because it's a lot of maintenance involved. First of all, they chip, they snag. You're constantly having to file little snags and little, they break. I don't like stuff constantly gets up underneath of them, and I don't like that, so I'm constantly cleaning under them because I hate to see somebody's nails with dirt under it. And then your polish don't stick well. For some reason, I haven't found a polish that don't chip like very easily, and I've tried several things, but like, I took my nails off because I told y'all I was going to be busy this week, so this week and the next few weeks with some housework stuff. And so I couldn't have those long acrylic nails on. Well, I didn't want to have them on while I was doing all of my, like my hands are really in a lot of cleaning stuff here lately. And it really dries your hand out. So I have a little tip for that. If you suffer with dry hands, or even if you don't suffer with dry skin, before you start your cleaning, excuse me, y'all, I'm just... my mouth was watering for it. It's my gumballs, y'all, my black gumballs. Anyway, so I noticed, I already have an issue with the dryness on the hands, especially since I've moved up here in Buffalo. But I had told y'all once before, Vaseline works very well for the hands. I haven't found any lotion that works for the crocodile crack looking hands when it's all dry. But this works perfectly. And what I found was, if I put this on right before I start putting my hands in water, whether it be to wash dishes, to clean the toilet, or to put it in the bucket so I can mop and all of that, if I do this first, then my hands don't come out dry when I'm finished my cleaning. So that's just a little tip. Put Vaseline really good on your hands, really good. I mean like a nice little coating before you start putting your hands in all that kind of cleaning stuff. Now, I'm really trying to stay away from the cleaning stuff with the toxins and the fumes and all of that stuff in it. So I try to stick with my vinegar and water. That's just like a new little thing that I learned. But sometimes I just like the smell of Fabuloso, for instance, that you get from the Dollar Tree. Like, I love that stuff. That Fabuloso smells so good. It makes things seem like you have been cleaning. It's like a clean, fresh smell. And I like to mop my floors and stuff with it. So like I said, I try to put that Vaseline on just to keep my hands from just looking like a hot mess. So yeah. So you might be wondering, well, you took your nails off because you said you're going to be busy cleaning and doing a whole bunch of stuff, but you polish them every day. Well, yeah, I'm still going to polish my nails. But I wanted my nails to be short because, like I said, I have stuff that I'm trying to do, and I didn't want my nails in the way. I didn't want to hit my nails, break them, hurt my nails by, if you hit it or real hard from doing a bunch of stuff, that hurts. So I wanted to be free. I wanted my hands to be free. But like I said, I like to still polish them. I got to polish them every day because, like I said, by the end of the day, honey, this stuff be all chipped off and peeled off. Primarily because my hands are in cleaning stuff a lot during the day. But just in general, these polishes don't last. Even if you don't do a whole bunch of cleaning and washing dishes, it still don't last. You still gonna have to touch up. So, And I had on navy blue polish yesterday. That is the hardest stuff to get off your nails. I'm just trying to tell y'all. It's a beautiful color, navy blue. Blue is my favorite color, especially midnight or navy blue. But it's the hardest thing to get off your nails. Like, I couldn't just take a cotton ball and nail remover and get my polish off today. I had to actually, well, I did do that, but I had to actually get Q-tips and get all up in the corners and in the cuticles and stuff to actually get that blue off. And it gets all under your nails, and it's a mess. So I love the navy blue, but it's just hard to get it off when you want to switch out. So, alright, y'all, so that's enough about my nails. I actually had an agenda for the day, and that was not on the agenda, but, you know. Let's see. What's really on the agenda for the day. So, oh, and child, this lippy, honey. This is like the most beautifulest lippy, y'all. Okay? It's shiny. It's not too bright. It's just like perfect. This is one of my Love Mail lippies that I got from my girl, Tiffany. Hey, girl. Girl, I'm wearing your lippy today. It's called LOL Lip Out Loud. Oh, LOL, and it stands for Lip Out Loud. And it's a Jordana gloss. And it's a super, what did it say? A super shiny gloss. Okay? And I love it. Like, all I did was put a liner on, a lip moisturizer, and I just put this on. See? I love it. Oh my God. Just reapplying it because I had, it's still shiny, but I had coffee this morning, so it might have came off a little bit, but I love it. Shell. I love this gloss, y'all, and it is called, it actually has a name. Love. XOXO. It's number 103 XOXO. Okay, if anybody's interested, by Jordana. And it says a super shiny gloss, because I love gloss. Okay? Yeah, so. Alright, so my agenda for the day. And actually, that was part of my agenda to talk about my face of the day. So that's part of it, my lippy, okay? So I'll give myself a half a check for that, okay? Because that was on my agenda for the day. So while we at it, let me just go ahead and, well, I don't want to talk about my face of the day. I'll talk about that last. Let's talk about this. Okay. So, I have a little issue, okay, concerning drinking water, okay? Now, I know a lot of people have that issue, but I'm just going to talk about my issue, okay? Honey, let me tell y'all something about mama, okay? If it is juice, or some kind of Kool-Aid or something in the house, hope y'all can see me. I'll go for that. Okay. I mean, I don't mean no harm. I got my little flaws too. I don't dislike water. Okay. I like water, but if I had to choose, I would definitely choose my sweet drinks. You know, juice or whatever have you. I've been staying away from the sodas, but I will always pick some kind of a juice over water. But I realized that I do need to drink water. I mean, we all realize that it's important to drink water. So what I'm trying to do is go on a water journey, honey. Child, it is so hard to bypass my juice in the refrigerator or my Kool-Aid and go for water. But I have to do it. Matter of fact, I have water right here. Okay, so this right here, this is just an old pink grapefruit bottle. But it's a 16-ounce bottle. No, 17 ounces. I'm sorry. So what it is, as far as water, I think from what I've read and looked up, the rule is 8 and 8. Okay, which means 8 8-ounce glasses of water per day. Okay, so if you drink 8 cups of water, 1 cup equals 8 ounces. So if you drink 8 of those a day, then that should be a sufficient water supply. Okay, so with this being 17 ounces, so this is like a little over 2 cups of water in one bottle. So I would have to drink 4 of these a day in order to get a sufficient amount of water in my system. So yeah, honey, I'm just, so I just thought I'd just bring y'all a little tip when it comes to water. The rule is 8 and 8, okay? 8 ounces of water, 8 cups of 8 cups of water per day. Okay, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. 8 cups of water per day, okay? And 8 ounces equals 1 cup, so... yeah, because, I had looked some stuff up about water, okay? Because, like I said, you can't get around drinking water. Water has so many benefits. And I'm just going to put it out here for somebody who may or may not know, okay? Because when I learn stuff, I like to pass it on. So, when it comes to the benefits of drinking water, there are 3 major benefits. Water flushes the toxins out of your vital organs, okay? Water carries nutrients to your cells. Water provides moist environment for your ear, nose, and throat tissues, okay? So that way, I guess that keeps you from having dry throat, dry nose, or, just dryness in your ears. I mean, you don't want your ears wet. But for some kind of way, water moistens the tissues for those areas, ears, nose, and throat, okay? Now, the effects of not drinking water, and like I said, a lot of people already know that, if you don't drink water, it's not good for you not to drink water. A lot of people know you're supposed to drink water, you should, but you never know. Some people may know certain things, some people may not. So I'm just sharing what I found out, okay? Or what I already knew versus some other stuff that I may have found out. Okay, all right. The lack of drinking water causes dehydration. Now, this is something that I didn't know. What I'm getting ready to say is something that I didn't know. I knew that you could get dehydrated from not drinking water. But dehydration causes energy drain and it makes you tired. I did not know that, okay? Like I said, I knew that you could get dehydrated from not drinking enough water, but I did not know that it drains your energy and makes you tired, okay? I go through that sometimes where I just don't have no energy, no motivation, I'm tired, and I didn't realize that lack of water or lack of enough water could cause that, okay? So, that's just something to look into if you suffer with being drained all the time or feeling tired. Look at your water intake as a possible solution. Not the only solution, but a possible solution to your issue, okay? So I just thought I'd pass that on to y'all. A little health tip. All right, and also okay, so we lose water in our body through a lot of different avenues, okay? And I don't think that we think about it, okay? I know I really didn't think about it until I looked online and was reading some stuff concerning water in your body. And it says that you lose water through your breath. Your breath. When you talk, you lose water through perspiration when you sweat. You lose water when you urine and when you take a bowel movement. So water is exiting your body through all of those sources. So that's why it's important to put the water back in your body. Because if not, you're steadily pushing water out, but you're not replenishing it. And so therefore, that's where the dehydration comes in. Okay? Now, and actually, water is not the only way that you can consume. You can consume water through either drinking the actual water or through certain foods and other beverages that may have water in it. Now, granted, for instance, excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, when I make Kool-Aid, I put a whole bunch of water, in my little gallon container. So I'm thinking, okay, well, that's water, so why wouldn't that be sufficient enough? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But that's not, that may have water in it, but it's not a sufficient amount. Like, it has to be straight water, okay? Or you can eat things like lettuce has water in it. I don't know what else has water. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna look that up and see what else has water in it. But I know that lettuce has water in it. But you just can't get it just from eating certain things or drinking certain things that has water in it. It's best to just get the straight water. For instance, let me just tell you all this really quick, and then I'm gonna come back and do another video because I don't want this to be long. I started off not doing what was on my agenda, so that took up some time. So here's an example of you can't just rely on drinking beverages that may have water in it as a source, as a total source. When I had my babies, okay, you know, with babies, for any of you who have had a few babies or have had a child, to me, babies need water, like little infant babies, okay? Now, the doctors will tell you, and it depends, some doctors, okay? I knew the doctors that I had, they would tell you that you don't need to give the babies water. Like, when they first born, you take them home and you be like, well, can I get a baby water? No, don't give them water because milk has water in it, okay? Which is true. When you make the milk, you add water to it, okay? But to me, that wasn't a sufficient enough amount of water. The reason why I wanted to give my babies water is because, you know, after a while, the urine, after they start to get a little bit older, the urine start to get a little bit strong. And I always thought that when you don't drink water, it makes your urine strong. So I always wanted to boil water and put it in my baby's bottle. In between, you know, some of those milk feeds. Just like I said, it's just like, it just seemed natural to try to give them some kind of a water intake. So the doctors would always say, don't give them no water. It's water in the milk. No, honey. Yeah, it is water in the milk, but you got to drink that straight water. So my point is, like I said, even though, like I said, you make your Kool-Aid or whatever juice you make and you put a bunch of water in it, that's not sufficient enough. You have to drink straight water to really get your proper water intake, okay? And this is, like I said, this is just stuff that I learned, okay? I'm not no water expert. I don't even drink water the way I'm supposed to, but I want to start to. So what I did was, so like I said, I've averaged it out. If I drink 40s a day, then I'll be on my mark, okay? So I made up a little water chart for myself, okay? And what I did was I put the date, like yesterday. I started yesterday on, you know, keeping track of it. So I put the date, and I didn't do good yesterday. I only drank 2 cups of water yesterday, which was one of these. Because like I told y'all, this is 17 ounces, so it's a little over 2 cups of water in this bottle. I only drank one of these yesterday. So what I did was I made 8 squares, okay? And each square represents an 8-ounce glass, okay? So when I drink, whenever I drink a glass of water, or whenever I drink a whole one, I'll just put a little mark in my little box. So I only drank 2 of these yesterday. I mean, I only drank 1 of these yesterday. So 1 cup, 2 cups. So I put half here, because it's supposed to represent 1 cup, but I didn't drink 1 cup. I drank a half here and a half here, and that equals, actually, yeah, I only drank half the bottle. So this represents my bottles or my cups of water. So I drank half and half, like I said, half and half, and that made 1. So I only drank 2 cups of water yesterday. So this morning I'm starting again, okay? This was only half this morning. For some reason, when I drink coffee, it makes me really thirsty, so I figured that's a good time to get some water in right after I drink coffee. So I drank a half of half this morning. So I'm starting off with my little half mark right here. Okay? So I want to try to get this filled up because this represents 8. Okay? So if I fill this up during the day, this is just my way of keeping up with, and my goal is to have this filled up. every day. So like I said, I didn't do good yesterday. But today, we started off, and we're going to try to fill that up. So that's just a little idea, a little tip if somebody want to keep track of, you know, what they doing. So like I said, water is good for you. I noticed I've been knew water was good for you, but for some reason, it's hard to drink water for me. And then, like I said, it's not that I dislike water. I would just choose something else. If I have a choice, I'll just choose something else. So. All right, y'all. So that's it. Mama have came to you all with her nail situation, and I've given you the helpful tip about water. Okay, and I showed y'all my little lippy. Okay, and child, this gum is stale as all get out. All right, y'all. So let me go, and I'll come back because I have some other things on my agenda that I didn't get to. So I will come back, honey, and do another video for today, Thursday, March the 26th, 2015. Okay. Only if it's the Lord's will, honey. Okay. So if you want to catch up with Mama on the next video, child, you're gonna have to hit subscribe, honey, and my videos will come straight in your email inbox, right in your channel feed, honey. Okay, all right. And y'all have yourselves a good morning. Even though the sun not shining outside, make the sun shine in your world, honey. Okay, all right. Goodbye, y'all.